Welcome to Oracle Yapan channel. In this video, I am coming up with one interesting stuff like migrate Oracle 12c non-CDB to PDB in Oracle 19c database. It's a manual method. Earlier, I used to do with that auto upgrade method. In my previous video, I have done with auto upgrade method, and I am going to demonstrate in this video manual method like 12c, R1 and R2 non-CDB databases to going to plug in as Oracle 19c container database. Here it is, I have prepared the high level steps. I am going to proceed with the steps what I have prepared. You can see here, this is the steps I have prepared. In these steps, step by step, we are going to do that plugins and upgrade the PDB databases, going to upgrade 19c. So in this video, I will show you how to migrate a non-container database to a pluggable database 12c R1 and 12c R2 versions to Oracle 19c database. I will use Oracle 19c non-CDB, which will migrate to Oracle 19c PDB. For that purpose, I had to install Oracle 19c software with an empty container. I have already prepared that empty container. You can see here. Here you can see there are three databases are running. Version, this is 19c version and 12.1 R2 version and 12.2 R2 version. Yeah, it is running. So this is 12.1, this is 12.2, this is 19c. Okay, so I have already created the container database 19c. At the first place, we have to describe the non-CDB database. For that purpose, we will use dbms_pdb package, which allows us to generate an XML file for a non-CDB. Now, connecting to our Oracle 12c database, shutting it down and starting in read-only mode. So we have to follow the steps, and here it is. Three different versions of the database are running on this host. I did that migration pre-checks and all. It is these three databases are running, three listeners are running, and this is the environment. Here it is, and PDBs, there is no PDBs, and the data file location. Here and all, I have collected all this information. And then 12.2 database, the environment I have checked, and database in a SID, and the database location. It is that data file locations and all. So in this test case, I have used that host server name SR11 local domain. You can see here SR11 local domain, and databases SRDB1 and SRDB2. This is a non-CDB going to plug in us in this container database as a PDB. So conversion test and steps here I have mentioned. First, we need to set up that set the environment of the 12.1 version of that PDB. So what I'll do, or env set the environment srdb1 env graph ora. So it is showing this is a database, and SQL plus as sysdba. I am connecting to the database. Select star from global underscore name. So PDBs, there is nothing. So what I have did, I have connected, and I am going to shut it down. Shut immediate this database. After shutting down, I am going to restart that database as a read-only mode. Okay, I am shutting it down. After the step 1 is completed, startup read only. Okay, now we will check this name open mode from VDownload database. You can see the database got opened read only. So these steps I have done in 12.1. So 12.2 the same steps we have to perform, and I mentioned that two databases steps, and now the step 3 we need to generate a PDB manifest file. We need to perform the following manifest file creation. It's described in the database same way you are unblocking a PDB database. The same kind of way we have to do. So I am going to do this. I am going to perform this one. So the PDB describes that the file is being created. Yes, it's got created. Now we can see that XML file where it is located. Like you can check it out where it is, like ls-lrt. It is there. So the file got created. Okay, just make sure of it. And also shut down that 12c non-CDB database now. So now we need to shut it down, this database. Shut immediate. So we are shutting down this database. Next step, fourth step we have performed. Until these steps we have done, and again we need to start up the 19c container database. The container CDB is not already running. Perform the following steps to start the check its compatibility. So the databases are actually running currently, so we no need to start up again. And you can see here the databases CDB are running env Aura. So here this is a 19CV databases CDB container database. So sysdb, we are connecting to the database. So PDBs, so only PDB seed it's there, and this is okay. Now we are going to perform this step 5. Now we can create with that creative PDB plugin client in C, and then upgrade it to convert blockade is non-CDB to descriptor to PDB into the 19C PDB CDB. Okay. So what we have done, we have verified the environment and connected and validated this one, and now check the compatibility where the outputs be yes. If no, you can check with the violation PDB plugin violations. Have in mind that most of the cases that I have experienced with the compatibility no were related to mismatch with the database components or different patch levels. Okay, yeah. Now we will check the compatibility. I'm going to check that compatibility with that we have created with that PDB describe file. It is executed. We can check this. PDB version does not match CDB version. CDB version it is, yeah, that is PDB is lower than CDB and there is no more components of CDB plugin. So PDB version is lower than CDB and PDB has more components than CDB. Plugins is not allowed. So Apex mismatch. PDB has installed common Apex. CDB has not installed Apex. Okay, yeah, it's telling like we have 15 more components in PDB. And Apex, it is PDB installed in common and Apex means CD non-CDB. CDB has not installed Apex in 19C version. Well, actually, what I did and we have verified that PDB plugin violations. The 12C R1 database like 12.102 we can't be able to plug into 19C container. So here it is that we need to fix up this error first and then only we can proceed. So that plugin compatibility, it's saying PDB version is lower than CDB and PDB is more than the common and plugin is not allowed here. So these are the three errors we are getting the plugin violation on the 12C R1 database. So we can ignore this database and I have did on another database 12.2 R1. I connected to 12.2 R1 and checked that SRDB2 and I did clean shutdown. I did and startup open read only and checked that version and database name and open mode, and again I have described that manifest file, that PDB manifest file I have created, and then I shut it immediately the database. So here I have checked that manifest file 12.2 version. So we have got these two for PDB version does not match CDB version, PDB version 12.1 CDB version. We can ignore this one, and also this also we can ignore. So simply we will ignore and will proceed with that migration steps. We did check for errors until we have done this, and again now connect to the 19C CDB and plug into that PDB. So what we are going to do that we are going to plug that database. So now we will skip this 12C R1 database. I'm straight away going with that 12C R2. So I am coming back to here. I am creating this directory. So I have created this directory for pluggable database. Data files will be residing on this directory. So now going with that, create pluggable database. So let's see. I'm going to create the pluggable database. So PDB is, so I'm going to run this command. I'm creating pluggable database now. SRDB12.2, that is version. This is SRDB plug 12.2 is the database pluggable database name. Using that created PDB describe file, copy file name, convert, and it is going to be create this file. So let's see. Yes, the pluggable database got created. You can see it is in mount stage, mount mode. So PDBs, you can see SRDB to plug 12.2 mounted. So here I am using that copy option. Here you have to note, make a note of it. The following options are supported and you can choose one based on your environment. Copy option, the data files of the non-CDB remains intact and that non-CDB is copied to create a PDB at the new location to keep the original data files intact at the original location. This means that a non-CDB database is still operational after the creation of the PDB. Okay, and move the data files will be moved to non-CDB or moved to new location to create a PDB. In this case, now non-CDB is not available after the PDB is created. You got it? And then no copy. The data files of the non-CDB are used to create a PDB to the pluggable database. It is used as the same location as the non-CDB. In this case, the non-CDB database is not available after the PDB is created. So safer side I used for the copy option because of that database is very small. I used for the copy option. Otherwise, if it is database is big, huge, I will go with that no copy option. So since you can use the file name convert parameter to specify the new location of the data files while using the either a copy or move option. Okay. So until this we have done. Now we have to go with the test update, run the conversion script. After step 7 complete successfully, perform the following steps to switch the PDB container on the run conversion script. So what I am going to do, I am going to alter session set container alter pluggable database open. So PDBs, so it is restricted mode. What I did, yeah, it is in migrate. Actually I should open with the database, alter pluggable database name, open upgrade. I should open, but it's by default it's taking with that upgrade mode, so it is showing that migrate. Now what I am going to do, I am ignoring all these steps, converting non-CDB to PDB. It's manual method. So what I did, I have did all these 3 steps, ignoring these steps, and I came with this ninth step, and you can see it is migrate mode. Okay, so in this up to this position, up to this steps, what I'm going to do that I'm going to upgrade with the 19C. The pluggable it's showing 12C right, 12CR to right, so PDB. So I'm going to upgrade with that. Through there will be 3 methods are there. PDB's upgrade methods. It is time to start with the upgrade. We can do the upgrade is in 3 ways as below. I have been tested all the ways, but here in the video will be demonstrated DBUA method for the DB upgrade. So here it is. You can upgrade this method, one of this method. And again another method. This is important step like catctlpl and the database name. So this method, second method, and also log file will be here. And third method, we are going with the Oracle 19C binary bin location, and I am going with the DBUA regular method. So it is simple. We can see that after upgrade we need to stick with the plugins and PDB plugin violations. If it is a restricted mode enabled, so I'm going with this DBUA method. Okay, let's see. Coming out, cd oracle home bin DBUA. Okay, database upgrade assistant. Yeah, it's getting started. So the pluggable database we are going to upgrade in 19C. Yes. So it is in, this is the container srcdb3. This is a container srcdb3. Click next. Before that, what we will need to do, like we will create one restore point for container database. If anything goes wrong, like srcdb3. Create select okay, create restore point before upgrade. Guarantee the database. So I'm created one restore point. We done. Okay, I have that. So before upgrade, we are creating safer side. If anything goes wrong in that container that plugin while plugging, so while upgrading, so that okay, it is by default it is picking up that which pluggable database needs to be migrated. I mean upgrade. So it's, you can see. Click next. So we need to give enable parallel upgrade pre-commit invalid object upgrade time zone data. Okay, click next. So here it is. This is a container database srcdb3 list 19 and Oracle Go, and target database SRB. This is the same thing, and selected pluggable database it is srdb2 plug 112. So status new version 12. So it is going to be migrate to upgrade to 19C. Finish. So these are all the phases to be get completed. Let's see. Let's go for that log location. This is the log location. We'll go and check. This is the log we need to monitor. Yes, it's running. There are huge components. It will take more time to finish, I guess. So it's running. Yes, the upgrade is still going on. This got completed 15 percentage. Here it is the alert log. It's showing component by component upgrade status. So it's still going on. It's 19 percentage completed. As always, that Oracle server, it will take more time to get upgraded. So it took 1 hour 13 minutes for this get upgraded. So other components, it will take a few minutes only. It will quickly upgrade. So here it is. So far, the PDB Commons upgrade got completed. It took 2 hours 38 minutes time because of more components in this database, the pluggable database. So that it took this much time, and also now it's going on with that PDB recompile invalid objects. Moreover, there won't be any invalid objects, and because it's fresh DB, there is no schemas and datas. So once it is completed, or after that, it will be time zone upgrade will be happening, and prior to non-CDB to PDB upgrade, we need to check in the non-CDB database, and pre-checks. We need to check time zone file. I did not show you guys in this video, but we need to check the pre-checks and all. We need to check like what are the components are there, and how many invalid objects are there in the database, and what is the time zone file version. We need to check these and all, and also the DBA recycle bin we need to purge it, and also steps gather we need to run manually. So these and all, if it is we need to consider prior to database upgrade, like that non-CDB to PDB plugin to the 19C. We needs to be done this pre-checks and all. So I did not show you this video, but we need to consider and all. And yeah, it's going on. Let's wait for few more minutes. Yeah, now it's the time zone upgrade is started. The recompile of invalid objects has been completed. Here it is, that time zone upgraded to DST version 32. So it is also gets completed successfully. So you can see here the upgrade got completed successfully. That PDB upgrade got completed successfully. Here is the upgrade results and summary. So everything successful. So the no failure and all. Okay. Okay. Now we'll close this one. Yes. We need to validate that post checks. So here you can see this is in restricted mode. We need to check that PDB plugin violations. What is that? This one we need to check. Post upgrade. So we need to run the script. Actually, prior to that I have to run the script, but it is not been run. So the now script is executing. It should be run prior to upgrade, and after upgrade also should be fine. It's running, and after that, once it is completed, that restricted mode will be enabled. Like it will be disabled. It will be no. It should be no. Here it is that SRDB2 plug 12.2. It is all the components got upgraded into 19. So still in it is restricted mode. That is I have validated that time zone file as well. It is showing 32 version. It is got upgraded, and it is still still showing restricted mode because of that invalid objects are going on. It's recompiling. It's going on. So once it is done, that then restricted mode will be gone. Okay. With that, we have successfully upgraded that non-CDB to 19C PD container database. We have successfully upgraded non-CDB 12 to 01 to 19C container database as a plug. Thanks for watching this video. We will see you in next video with an interesting subject. Thank you.